O2 Biz is first. Calamity Jane _ is second.
Hello. Everything should be working. No hiccups. The mic's working. Unlike the last 2 times. I made sure. I'm learning. But hello. Welcome in. Happy Friday. O2, congrats on first. Jane, congrats on second. Make sure you collect those glow bugs because your counters got reset. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. Also, hi, Mom. I don't know if you heard, but you have a new entrance sound and it makes me giggle. But I can play it if you would like to actually hear it. Bika, thank you so much for the lurk. I super appreciate you. I hope you enjoy the outside. It's quite pretty here today. It was very sunny. Actually, still is sunny. And I don't know if it's cold. It did say it was -2, but who knows what that means. Thank you. I'm repping my Doodle merch, so hopefully Doodle pops in to stream at some point because we have an Oshi that says gimme food. So I've had this sweater for like 2 years now. It's one of her first pieces that she put out. Here, I'll play. Where is it? Are you ready? I'm gonna play my mom's entrance. Are we all ready? Literally some cartoon character saying my mom. And it makes me... I found it. And it makes me giggle. So now I know whenever my mom pops into chat. And because it screams at me. Not Yoshi. No, it's Oshi. So if you actually go into Doodle's stream while she's live, you can type in hi Oshi. And then he'll give you a vibe assessment. Usually he's in a really bad mood. And he'll tell you that you have no vibes. Or vibes are undetected. Or that you're stinky. And you need to stay away from other people. But sometimes he's nice. Not very often. But sometimes. Hi, Matt. Yeah, happy Friday. We were going to play Valheim. And I changed my mind because I really want to play Stardew. I re-downloaded Vortex last night. And picked up a few mods. And I literally mean only a few. I have about 24 mods. Some of them are absolutely necessary for modding, so I don't really count them. But I just like to change some stuff and have some quality of life stuff and all that goodness. Yes, 24. 24 mods, which is significantly less than my Skyrim mods. No straight vanilla. I don't think I could go back to straight vanilla. Mainly because I hate the colors. I do not like the OG vanilla colors of the game. I do have a recolor. You can use !SD mods. And I made a Google Doc literally like an hour before stream with all of the Nexus links for anybody on PC. I don't know if you can mod on... I'm certain that there are Mac versions if that was something you were ever interested in O2, but I'm not sure if Vortex supports Mac. But anyway, just if anybody's interested, I do have a command for that. No, I did not do my command for specs. I thought the Stardew Valley mods maybe were more important. But it's good to know that my timer message is working. I saw it pop off there. So we talked about that quite a bit the other day. Wednesday, right? Yeah, on Wednesday. So I have those up on Throne just for anybody who was interested in helping out. The power supply is the thing that I want to purchase first. So, yeah. Anyway. Stardew is very low-key on your system in general, even with mods, so we shouldn't have any issues. I made sure that my webcam was at a lower frame rate. Hi, Miss CSK. It's good to see you. You own the game on PS5, Switch, and now you bought the Mac version during Steam sale. Ooh, nice. We own it on the Xbox and the Switch. Do we own it on the Switch? I don't think we...
What?
Stardew.
I think I do. Yeah. I bought it I think I got it for free years ago.
I know we have it on Xbox. I've played it on Xbox. I prefer to play it on PC because I love my mods. I do love my mods. I heard it's really cozy on the Switch though. I just haven't played it. I would rather, if I'm going to play it on a handheld, I would rather play it on the Steam Deck because then I can still have it modded. So, yeah. we're going to be doing that today. I don't know for how long. We'll see. I'm quite tired. Did not sleep at all very well last night. And tomorrow morning, on a fucking Saturday of all things, I have a CT scan.
O2biz. Gifted Mrs._CSK a sub.
Thank you, O2. I appreciate that. Miss CSK, I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. Not to toot my own horn, but I think we have some pretty great emotes. Because, I mean, Purple Bunnies for starters, and Sumi is an absolute witch. She puts witchcraft into her art and makes the cutest emotes ever. But I hope you enjoy. And O2, thank you again. It was very sweet of you. Okay. Anything else that I feel like I need to cover before we jump in? We will be going back to Witcher next week since we did figure out the whole lagging issue. So next Tuesday. Pickle? Oh yes. Sumi did that pickle moss ball as well. Both of the pickle emotes. Because we have the pickle in a jar. You know, pickle in the pickle jar. And then the pickle moss ball. The pickle in a pickle jar is not the best emote on Twitch because it's kind of small, but that one is great for if you want to blow it up. I've done that in a few chats. What is it? Gigantify? Yeah, Gigantify. That one's a good one to Gigantify. Why don't you have it? That's a good question. What is it? It is a 5k bits reward emote. So you have to have... Do I even have anybody who's given up to 5k bits? Let me go check real quick. So yeah, if you accumulate 5,000 gifted bits over time, you will unlock that emote. I just don't have... I have no other emote slots for static emotes. And that was the... So I was stuck. That's the only place I could put it without getting rid of another. Where do I find those again? There we go. They moved them. Oh no, I have 3 slots available. Oh well. Yeah, because the pickle moss ball is 1,000 bits. If you've gifted 1,000 bits, you unlock that emote. If you get 5,000, you unlock the pickle in a pickle jar. And only 3 people have ever given that much. I don't have a 10k one because nobody is gifted that many bits. Because it's bits. Like, as great as bits are, they're not at the same time. Maybe I'll move it. But I kind of felt bad because those who have gifted bits to not have bit emotes, I kind of felt bad about it. Bits are straight to me, and you do pay for the cut straight up. So 5,000 bits is $50 USD. So for me, technically that would be more, I think. Or, actually I don't really know how that works. Would it be $50 Canadian for me since I'm Canadian? I think just the ratio is it's 5,000 bits is 50 USD. So whatever that converts for me would be what, like, yeah, 64-ish or something. But for bits, to buy bits, the issue is if you're gonna straight up buy 5,000 bits, I don't want to cheer 5,000 because there's no way in hell I have that. Yeah, to buy 5,000 bits, for me, it is $87.30. Because Twitch takes their cut straight up. So, yikes. So you're paying more. You're paying like 20% more or something. I don't know. I don't know the math. Yeah, I don't really, and I don't have a lot of bit badge emotes either. That is a great emote for you to come in with, paired with your entrance noise pants. See, Pants has a 1K. He's got the little sack. That's a weird thing to say about someone, but
Yes, when you want to tell me.
no. That's a great emote, though. That's one of Veronica's emotes. I love that emote so much. Good old beef. Beef. He has a little... He does! It's a little... What'd you call that? Teal? That'd be teal. A little teal sack. My mom has a gray sack. Jane is one of our 5K biddy holders, so Jane has access to the pickle in a pickle jar emote. The Gigantify is, you'll find if you're on mobile. Are you on mobile or PC? Because it's at the very top of the power-ups and rewards section. So if you click on the Gigantify, because there's message effects, Gigantify, and on-screen celebration, you can pick an emote. On mobile, I don't really know how that works. Let me take a look. I don't really use mobile because gross. Shh, Kyler, shush. I don't know if you heard him. If you open your channel rewards, the channel point rewards, it's should be near the... Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's... Huh. Can you not Gigantify an emote on... It's gotten better, not by much though. Yeah, mobile is a little better. But yeah, like you said, not by much. I don't see, unless he has them off. Maybe he doesn't have them. One second, let me check someone else. Because on PC, yes, I got it. Oh my goodness. They should be in the channel point redeem section, or when you click on emotes, it should be at the top of the emote section. I should probably close that, shouldn't I? Yeah, having a mobile mod mode honestly is pretty great. Being able to actually perform mod actions, which we couldn't really do before. Yeah, I don't think you can on mobile. I couldn't find it. Because on PC, yeah, when you open up your power-ups and rewards, the 3 of them are right there at the top. And then if you open up the emotes, at the very, very top of that section, there's the Gigantify and emote. Can I do it for free in my own channel? I can. There you go. There's our pickle in a pickle jar. Gigantified. Just for you. I love that emote. I think that was my Christmas gift, if I remember correctly, from Sumi. I love it so much. It's so good. She did a stellar job. That was like such a surprise. I didn't really even realize she was working on that. Cutest thing ever. All right. I'm kind of leaking out of one eye, and I don't know why. I'm crying because Pickle is so freaking cute. She's not behind me today. Normally she'll like chill right here. She's decided she wants to take advantage of the oncoming golden hour and lay in her bed, so no Pickle as of right now. I need to shut you off. Okay. I think this is where I like... You guys are gonna have to help me with the audio.
Patty Cakes 1799. Is invading with 4 friends.
StreamerBot will forever be the bane of my existence. What just happened? Hold on, I'm having a rage moment. Anyway, hi. Welcome in. T, thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate that. I was lurking, so now I can close the tab. Because I don't want to watch myself. That'd fucking suck. I hope you had a great stream. I think you were working on a commission. I saw something about a shell to the ear that looked phenomenal. But I hope it went well and you had a good time. And what is your raid message? Hark, get your water. The desert rats are here and the room just got high. I love that. That's great. Also, hi, Sumi. The shoutouts forever don't work. At least my auto big shout out, I think. Sumi, did you do that big shout out or did my bot do that big shout out? You did it. Not you, Sumi. I'm not telling you to fuck off. The bot didn't pull its weight. And now I'm going to have to tell Rolo that it didn't work. And I'm going to have to owe him more than I already do. But welcome in. I'm Esky, for anybody who doesn't happen to know me, who has popped in. And I do things and stuff. And I like to play games. And I like to complain a lot. You'll find a lot of complaining. We're going to be playing Stardew today because I just can't be bothered. We were going to do Valheim. But I'm not quite back in the swing of being able to multitask on stream, and I don't want Jack to suffer having to wait while I chat for 20 minutes. So Valheim will return, just not today. Anybody who doesn't know who T is the wonderful, amazing artist who did not only my profile picture, but, hold on, that image of my OC, that was T. And look at how gorgeous and beautiful it is. Genuinely. One of the best things ever. So definitely give T, aka Patty Cakes, a follow. Do it. And when commissions are open, spend your money. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Got a good chunk of the comm done. Oh, nice. Nice. You tried to do the big shadow and the cooldown worked at least. It told me to wait. Well, yeah, that's a given. There's a 3-minute cooldown for the big shout out. It's just StreamerBot's supposed to do it. And it didn't. Although the regular shout out did go off. Because it does my little welcome thing and then it waits a few seconds and then it pops off an auto shout out. So at least all of that worked. So that makes me happy. I just gotta figure out the big shout out. But yeah, thank you so much to you again for the raid. I hope you get some good noms and have a relaxing rest of your afternoon or evening, or I don't quite know what time it is where you are situated in North America, but yeah, I appreciate you bringing people over. Thank you so much. Also, hi Bonesy, welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm not missing anything, right? Raid music. So the raid music is Skyrim, part of the main theme. But that other music, which Sumi never actually told me where it came from, which is her new entrance sound. I don't know where it came from though, but that is not the raid music. She just happened to pop in as the raid music went off. So it was a whirlwind of sound. You can link the song, it's amazing. I would love that, honestly, because I do actually vibe with that. It was a mix. It was something new. There is a way to prevent it with StreamerBot from sounds overlapping like that, but it doesn't happen often enough that I care, so I kind of just leave it. Was that... I was like, why is it
Chandlet
happening
TV
again? All I
is
did was...
invading with 9 friends.
Oh my god. Well, there's the cacophony... what is it?
Cacophony.
Cacophony of sounds. Again. Candle, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We were just talking about how sounds overlap, and Sumi decided to use her team as the raid came in, so that's funny. But welcome in. Hello. Let me go to chit chat right now instead of just a little screen. Hi. I'm Esky. I do things. It's been a while since I really like actively streamed very much, and I'm still trying to get the hang of it again. But welcome in. It's good to see you. What were you up to? You were also playing Stardew. I need to know where you're at. Are you in year 1? What season are you in? Are you trying to go for perfection? I have a perfect setup, do I? Thank you. Year 1, summer, almost fall. Nice. So we're going to be starting fresh, which we haven't actually started yet because stuff just keeps happening, which I'm not complaining. I love to chat. We chat a lot here. I get very distracted. I'm not very good at multitasking. I gotta get the hang of it again. Also, I just saw, Sumi, that person is coming.
Oh, we're going to be
Toronto.
fast friends. Fast friends.
On the 24th of May. I could go see that person live if I wanted to. I don't know who they are, but I will be looking at that later. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. I hope it went well. Welcome in, Raiders. I have a little give me a second. My brain is buffering. I'm having a hard time. I'm trying my best. Okay. Welcome in. I have a little raid message that says, you know, to make sure to care for yourself, hydrate, grab a snack, stretch, take a break if you need to. We all know that blue light is way too intense for our brains sometimes. And if you choose to stick around, I super appreciate it. And I hope you can forgive the occasional vulgarity because sometimes I just get away from myself. But I appreciate you being here. You're on the fishing map. The fishing map. The fishing map. My brain doesn't...
Farm.
Oh, the farm. The beach? The beach. I was trying to find a fishing map. What is that? Or is the river? The river also technically, kind of, I would consider one of the fishing farms. I do enjoy fishing. I prefer the fishing over the mine. I absolutely hate the mine. Twitch be twitching, froze like 4 times. You need a new phone, Mom. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, you're also... Oh, yeah. Mobile is kind of ass. You're newish to Stardew. It's a second map. You tried it out. Nice. I have about just under 300 hours in Stardew, so I'm not like, you know, a pro, but I kind of know what I'm doing. Skull Caverns is not something I think I will ever get used to. I hate that place. I will not go there very often. I just like the cozy vibes. Sometimes I get a little bit too into it, and it is what it is. Anyway, we have to... I guess I'm just gonna make myself, really. Why not? Hair color, let's just turn it down a little bit. Eye color, I mean, you can't really make hazel eyes too much. I don't know. I guess we'll do that. Dark pants. Do you need to raid and lurk, though? You gotta feed the kitties. No problem. I understand that. Kitties take priority. Thank you so much again for the raid. I super appreciate the lurk. And I definitely will be checking out your channel later. They've added so many options that I get overwhelmed with the choice. Not that you can really see what any of it looks like.
Sit down, shut the fuck up, and drink your damn juice box.
It's not a juice box, but it's a can. How is the audio? I kind of want to actually... maybe be in overalls. My mom is calling me a good baby on stream. That is wild energy. Wow. Do I just leave the ponytail? I don't think I care very much. We could have little pigtails. I think I'm just gonna... I kind of like the pigtails. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. I'm gonna skip the intro because I've done it so many times. I am supposed to have the cat replacements. One second, let me check something. I might have effed something up. Yeah, I didn't do it properly. I really hope I don't have to do that with, one second, one second, one second, one second. God, I had to do that. Well, it's a good thing I don't have any of that yet, so I'll have to do that another time. The farm, our name and farm. Well, I'm just gonna name. Oh, wow. Revolutionary. Books. I don't have accessories. I definitely don't want a mustache or a beard. That's a duck beak? What the fuck? Maybe a little pink cheeks. Glittering Grove. We could do the tree farm. The forest. No! No! It's too long.
Glitter Grove?
Glitter Grove, yeah. I think that works. I can't do glittering. That's super unfortunate. And then we can do the forest farm. It does limit our farming space. But then I don't have to worry about, like, the bounty from the forest. It'll always be like right there. Am I forgetting anything? What cat do we want? They don't have a black and white one, so I can't have Pickle. Thank you for the biddies, O2. I forgot to thank you for the other ones as well. I was overwhelmed. I do have a reskin for, but I just forgot one of the steps that I had to take. Let me see real quick if they have. They do have a tuxedo one. I'll have to figure that out later. They changed it. Yes, we will be there. I have my CT scan tomorrow morning, but that's like early. So I'm pretty sure it starts at 1, so if I remember correctly. So we will be there. Okay, so I'm just gonna give myself the orange one for now, and then if I can try to figure out, I have to remember to replace the orange one, and then I can get the tuxedo skin, and then we can technically have a pickle. Sound good? I like remixed. I'm not really worried about completing the community center within the first year. Okay, we're ready. We got us some turnips. Nice. Get rid of those notifications. Okay, you're gonna have to let me know how the audio is because I don't know how good it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go say hi to everybody, but I want to plant these. Turnips first. Action sounds a bit loud.
Pink_T_ is invading with 2 friends.
Pink, welcome in. But do you prefer pink or tea? Let me know. But hello. Welcome. Doodle! Doodle, 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 doodle. Look at what I'm wearing. Look at what I'm wearing. Hi, Doodle, welcome in. Most use pink. Okay, I will call you Pink. Welcome in. Hello. Hi. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate that. What were you doing? Also playing Stardew. Nice. Where are you at? What year are you in? What season? How's it going? Are you going for perfection? Is this a perfection run? I need to know everything. But hi, welcome in. I'm Esky. I do things and stuff and whatever. Big fantasy enthusiast. So we play a lot of fantasy RPGs here, but I do love a good cozy simulator, specifically if I can farm. So I'm not new to Stardew, but we are starting over completely fresh. So yeah, we'll see how far we get. We're slightly modded, not too modded, but slightly modded because I like to make things look cute and I like my recolor. But welcome in. Gotta raid and run. I totally understand. You gotta take care of yourself, hydrate, stretch, snacks, all the good stuff. Take a screen break. Very important. You just started another run on your PC. You're about year 5 on your Switch. Oh, nice. I've never gotten that far. Farthest I've ever gotten is year 3. Also starting fresh, just started tonight. No mods and I have no idea how to use them. Oh. Mods are great. I do have a mod list. I mod through Vortex and I get my mods from Nexus. So !SD mods for anybody who's interested in seeing what I'm using. I haven't quite configured my reskins for my barn animals, my coop animals, and the pets. I'm gonna have to do that another time, but it is what it is. But yeah,
we're going to be fast
gonna have to raid and
friends.
run. You're in the case in nearly 10 p.m. and you've been at work all day. I totally understand. I hope you get some good rest. Thank you again so much, and thank you for the follow. I super appreciate that. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening, night, whatever, and have a fantastic weekend. Honestly, thank you again so much. It's good to see you. But also, hi, Doodle. How are you? How you doing? How was your Friday? How you feeling? And yes, give me food vibes, which is apt for today because I was craving Five Guys so bad. So thankfully Jack picked some up on his way home. Oh, thank you. I hope I have a lovely stream too. Well, oh, pop back. I don't get the Cajun fries, but Jack loves them. He gets the Cajun fries. I do not. I just like my regular ones. Okay. Hopefully that works. Let me know if the action sounds are better. If they're a good volume. Jack is a smart fellow. You're so right. I really should make a chest before I do anything else. Cajun fries are amazing. I'm not super into Cajun seasoning. I think that's my issue. Man, I've never used this mod before, passable crops, but holy shit, do I love that. Sound does sound well? Okay, good. Thank you, Sumi. We're talking Five Guys right now. Came in late to this combo, but saw Cajun fries. Yes, I had Cajun fries. No, Jack had Cajun fries. I had Five Guys. Jesus. For dinner. Okay, so I need to make... Oop. Chest. I'm just gonna stick her right there. Actually, I'll take that. Work with blah, car issues are blah, and now you're getting ready to go visit your parents. Oh boy. I hope you have a nice visit though. I totally get the car troubles thing. We have more car stuff to worry about, so I feel that. Being an adult is so fun, you know? I have to go say hi to people. Are you open? You are open. Oh my god, here's two people right here. Hello. Nice to see you, Gus. And Marnie. And, ugh, fucking Pierre. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Where's your wife? Where's your daughter? Are they over here? Hey, how's it going? I don't know who I want to romance. I don't have to wait for the next update, which I think it's projected for August, maybe? Hi, Veronica. Welcome in. How are you? I want to talk to the old dude. Hi, George. Bye, George. But yeah, the new marriage options. I mean, I don't overly care for Sandy. She doesn't excite me very much. And I definitely don't want to romance Clint, so that's not an issue. Chugging your protein, nice. So we discovered that there was a 99% chance that Jack is celiac. So all of that whey protein that we purchased, he cannot consume. Did he count? I don't even know if he counted. Try diesel. I will look into diesel. Because now we have all of this protein that I have to have all by myself. And I don't even like the strawberry cheesecake one very much. Which is super disappointing. Try these nuts. I mean... Hold on. Took me a minute. He's on my side. Since Woshi's not here, I will use his command for him. Hi, Mr. Rack. Welcome in. Ooh, she getting mad at the bushes. Your coworker said that he'd take the protein powder. Oh. Yeah, because we got the one gigantic tub, and then we have the two smaller tubs. There's no way I'm going to be able to eat, to consume all that before it goes bad. Raptor celiac, and that's what we drink? Okay. I'll definitely look into that. Oh, I thought the kids would be in here. Damn it. I've been lurking a bit, finally able to say hi. It's good to see you. How you doing? I can never figure out what your time zone is in relation to mine. You go through a lot of protein? I should be going through a lot of protein because I don't eat as much meat. Yeah, okay, thanks. And I've kind of... Ooh, hi. Okay. Hi, Jack. Welcome in. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm number one, but I've definitely fallen off the wagon a little. You know, trying to do that stupid self-care and what have you. Okay, that child's over there. He's in this stupid house. I said hi to you. Did I say hi to Harvey? I don't remember. I don't remember if I said hi to Jody either. You don't eat enough protein, but for you it's a struggle. I've been trying more so. What I'm concerned for is keeping up with my fiber intake. Protein I know is important. Fiber is really important. And when I turned what? Shortly after I turned 29, so about a year ago, I started realizing how much my lack of fiber was affecting me. So that was fun. I don't know if I said hi to Harvey. I guess we'll go try. 13 hours, you'd think daylight savings changed it one way or another. Yeah, I fucking hate daylight savings. And now what, Veronica, you don't have to deal with daylight anymore, right? Because BC's not doing it anymore? As it should be? Don't listen to me? Nobody ever listens to me. I just get ignored. I just exist. You try to hit fiber and protein daily. I don't eat enough for that. I need to be more active. That's my problem. Hopefully with the nicer weather, can put in more of an effort to get out and do stuff. A leak? Is Mr. Sebastian in his basement? Gotta go say hi to Linus. Your mom had diverticulitis or whatever the fuck it's called, so you've been alarmed about your bowels for a long time. Yeah, I honestly, and my mom and I have kind of talked about it a little bit because it kind of spooks me. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I'm trying my best. You never did because your town never had daylight savings? Oh, that's lucky. Can you come into your room? God. What a loser. Touching grass be important. It is important. Especially when it's sunny. I just want to go lay in the grass, but it's still, you know, all soggy from the melting snow. Heading out to your parents, you'll be leaving Lurk. No problem, Doodle. I hope you have a good visit. Thank you so much for popping in for a bit. Definitely drive safe. Doodle is the fucking cutest. Oh my god. It's almost 6 p.m. I don't know when this kid leaves his house. Honestly. 23 out of 28. Who the fuck am I missing? Oh, I didn't say hi to Marnie. I don't think I properly said hi to Shane. Might have to go back and say hi to... Elliot. He's the one I usually struggle with. He's usually always the last one for me to say hi to. Let's see if I can haul ass. You hate slash love food? Me too, because I love food, but I hate what it does to me. And I hate how much of a chore it is just to exist and to be healthy. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Did this bitch run away from you? Fucking... Sorry. This is supposed to be a cozy game. We're supposed to be chill. Marnie, can you not... Oh, I didn't say hi to you either. Marnie, get over here. Marnie, stop running away from me. Oh my goodness. I need to chill. That's fine. I can't talk to you now. I guess it already counted. You love food and started really enjoying cooking. I definitely enjoy... I just need to, I think, find some good recipes that both Jack and I like. That are good for us and hit, like, the protein fiber goals. That are now celiac gluten-free. Is this guy out of his house yet? Oh, thank God. Elliot is still one that I am not going to be able to talk to because he's a loser. You like tracking and thinking about nutrients and weighing your food to only look mid AF is annoying and defeating? Absolutely. And the worst part of it is like, doesn't matter how good you eat, how on top of it you are for exercise and whatever, if that is how your body's built, you're shit out of luck. You're never... If you have this, like, preconceived idea of what you want to look like, it's the worst. Stresses me out on a daily basis. You don't really track things, but you have a very balanced diet instinctively, I think, but I also don't have dietary restrictions. Yeah, I think it's the dietary restrictions that are going to kind of get us a little bit. Because, like, even though I, as of right now, don't have anything confirmed by, like, a doctor, I definitely, my body reacts weird sometimes to food. And it's not an enjoyable experience. Like, I can't have pork, which honestly I'm not sad about because pork is a gross, dirty meat. But oftentimes the thing that makes food taste delicious, aka seasonings, do not sit well with me. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. I try not to sell any of this stuff, at least not my first year, until I can start growing it myself. Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to go to my mailbox. We'll go down to the beach. So we can start fishing, we can start making some money. Who do I have left? I have 2 more people. Elliot. I think Willie counts. I think. You have to track at least your fiber and protein because you spend 3 hours in the gym on average 5 days a week, and it's a waste unless you hit your macros. That's fair. I think I'm getting to the point where it's like, you know what? I don't care what I look like as long as I'm healthy. Because I'm a lot like my grandmother on my mom's side, and it took her going on the most insane fucking diet of her life to be able to lose weight. And I would like to actually enjoy living and to still enjoy food without doing whatever she has had to do to lose weight. Because she went pre-diabetic and then she just cut out a bunch of stuff. and I'd rather still enjoy that aspect of life, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of just like, maybe that's just how I'm built. Can I skip this, or do we want to watch this? 'Cause I'm not reading anything. You played Stardew, you played with your daughter and was sharing money with her ass. Was out shopping while you were walking in the, working the mines passing out? Yeah. When Jack and I were playing, we shared money. We were doing actually pretty okay. I don't remember how far we got, though. But I feel like playing this game with a child would be a challenge in itself. Because yeah, you'd be pulling all the work to make all this money, and your kid would be like, hey, let me buy this $8,000 seed for a tree, and then complain that it's going to take an entire season to grow. That's just how I feel like it would go, you know? We did okay because you min-maxed our whole first year. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm going to try not to do that this time. I'm going to try to be good. We do have ads about to start. Just a heads up. Oh, nice. Worms. She deserves the best, to be honest. You set the tone for how you want her treated. I mean, that's fair. That's how it should be. Absolutely. Like, honestly, I just know that if Jack and I have kids one day, especially if we have a daughter, he's fucked. Because between me and a daughter, he's never gonna get his way again. She can be a bitch because you don't want a soft-spoken daughter. She needs to stand her ground. I saw a TikTok yesterday about how was it a dad or a mom? Anyway, a parent was talking about how, I think it was a dad, was talking about how he's teaching his child not to fight back, but to be an absolute savage, that if someone tries to bully him, oh no, it was what video you were watching. It was the comedian.
What was you?
No, you were watching.
You told me about this yesterday.
But it was prompted by you watching that video of the comedian.
Oh, maybe.
Because he was a little person, and he was saying that his dad bullied him first to get him prepared. Because as a little person, that's just gonna be the inevitability, unfortunately. So his dad bullied him first to teach him how to stand up for himself. Which, honestly, I'm gonna be real, kind of how my mom went about things. Buy me Prada, Balenciaga. Oh, soft-spoken and very much timid. You want your daughter to be more like Esky? You should, honestly, maybe not. Because while I'm okay now, I still have my moments. My mom, I'm sure, and this is not an invitation, mother, for you to start sharing stories. But I'm just saying, she does have many stories about how difficult and unhinged and emotionally unstable I was as specifically a teenager. You know what? I just don't want another conception story situation, okay? We don't need any of that. It's okay. Pull the Slavic upbringing with telling daughter she can't wear non-gold jewelry because she she's allergic to all other lesser metals. I feel like maybe that's what my grandmother did to me. Although my grandmother is actually allergic to gold. But then she told me that I was allergic to gold. But I'm not actually allergic. I don't know if I grew out of that. Because I'm no longer allergic to gold. I'm wondering if that's what my grandmother tried to pull. Yes, please be a good mama. I would appreciate that. No alloy for Sumi. Have you tried to wear like silver and stuff? You're allergic to yellow gold? I'm wearing yellow gold. So I know I'm not allergic. I mean, it's yellow gold plated, so I don't know if that counts. I want to go fish. I feel like fishing could be fun. If I'm gonna go fish, so I should probably get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. What are we newsflashing? Oh, I am not newsflash. We're allergic to nickel, but not other metals really. It's just something our moms and grandmas tell us so we don't accept shit jewelry from men. That's valid. I can get down with that. Here. There you go. I didn't want to... I gave you a gift and you're trying to say that I'm ridiculing you? Who am I supposed to say hello to next? Who did I not say hello to? I'm so confused. I thought I said hi to you. Your twins graduate next year. That is absolutely crazy. I thought it was this year. I was trying to remember how old they were in correlation to your daughter, and I couldn't quite remember. So I was like, I knew it was either this year or next year. That's insane. Where does the time go? I remember when they were just starting high school. Deciding on the schools they're applying to. Ooh. Do they know what they kind of want to go into to help narrow it down? It's the Slavic way. You're sad they'll be leaving? Yeah, because... I mean, you live in a... Oh, beautiful. A small town, so, like, they're probably gonna have to... Well, he wouldn't like that as a gift, would he? They'll have to, like, stay on campus or something. Hi, WG, welcome in. Stardew is going. We're only on day 2 because we keep getting distracted. But I'm not complaining. Chemical engineer. Hold on one second. I gotta get the hang of this fishing game again. Oh, fuck. Chemical engineering for one, math and finance for the other. My cousin is a chemical engineer. My youngest cousin. And he does pretty well for himself. It's a good profession to go into, I feel like. And I feel like there's probably always going to be demand for that. Math and finance, though. Like, as in... like an accountant? Or like a... something in like a bank? I can't think of what else. Maybe like... working for certain companies. Oh my god. Hope so. To be honest, this is AI shit. You're scared? Same. Honestly. He's not sure accounting, I think. Okay. Get out of here. Ain't nobody want those. Yeah, the AI shit is... Ugh. We don't need to get onto that conversation. I'm pretty sure most of us here, I hope all of us, feel the same way about that. Some more strongly than others. I can't escape the internet. Anytime I am on my PC, or my phone, it's AI this, AI that. Can't seem to get away from it. Bubble will burst and someone will have to fix all the mess. Yep. It's a hard time to launch teas into adulthood in such uncertain times. With so much, too. That's kind of the thing that I've kind of thought about. Like, as much as I would like to become a parent, I'm just... And I know there's no, like, perfect time to have a kid. But at the same time, looking at the state of the world, I'm just very nervous. And I would rather us not dig ourselves into a hole trying to afford children, because the economy all over the world is just so scuffed. You're a month off, you've been reading and watching old shows, crocheting, and away from news and online shit. I want to get back into knitting. Crocheting was not my cup of tea because I would get rageful with the hook. But I would like to get into knitting or something. Sumi thinks I would like cross-stitching. The world is fucked, absolutely. Bait that I can't even fucking use. Yay! Should hang out in VC and Stitch and Bitch. Oh, Stitch and Bitch. Oh my god, I love that. I will look into buying the necessary shit that I need. Watch some YouTube videos maybe. Because I'm about to become a full aunt. Right now I feel like I'm a half aunt until, you know, I'm married. So there are two young, well, one baby who's turning 2 next week. Next Saturday. And then my niece from my brother is being born in May. I don't think I'll be able to learn how to knit that quickly to make some cute baby shit, but I could try. Just post your art and leave it be and focus on creating because you just can't be arsed. That's valid. I got a sunfish. Rather be in fucking denial. I want to stay educated as much as I can, which my grandmother and I have talked about this, like trying to stay educated, but at the same time not like over consuming the negative media for our own mental health's sake. Is that a bream? Nice. I'm gonna need one of those. You and your lurker are in acceptance phase and just vibe and do our shit, to be honest. Going about our life because ain't no point stressing. That's true. Something you can't control. I agree with that. You know what? Do you want a flower? Here you go. Oh. Well, fucking excuse me. I got this? Do I? Apparently not. Bitch didn't even like my flower. Had to be there occasionally and see something I wasn't mentally ready for and have to process it. That's a mood. Gonna need that and that. I don't think I need that. I don't have it yet. I don't remember all. I don't remember. It's gonna rain tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about watering those. Maybe what I could do put down some more trees while I still have energy. I haven't been having any lagging issues, right? We shouldn't have. Meow meow. Deforestation is primo. Hi kitten, welcome in. How you doing? How are you settling in? Are you coming back to streaming soon? I don't know where you're at in your settling in phase. Trying? Trying, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna run out of energy. Butterflies, yeah. I love the reskin I have for them. They're very cute. Alright, foraging leveled up. Fishing leveled up. Look at that. We made $110 off of raw fish. You love to see it. You have to hang your sound barrier thing to make it less likely to hear the tornado sirens that they use when there's a fire alert. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't afford a backpack. Get away from me. Oh, fuck. It's a small town and the firefighters stay at the station, so they just set off the siren so everyone knows, quick, head to the station. That's gotta be kind of annoying. I mean, I get it. Because from what I remember in the small town that I grew up in, I mean, it's not so small anymore as it used to be. I don't think they ever stayed at this flounder. I can try. I don't think they stayed at the station either. I mean, my mom will have to correct me. I don't think they stay at the station now. But I'm not sure. There's a bushfire the next town over the other day and they literally were blaring for 10 minutes. Well, I didn't mean to do that. That's gotta be brutal. Is there one near you? Like, how loud does it get? I imagine, like, you live with it long enough, you get used to it. Kind of like if you live in an area where there are airplanes flying overhead. Or like a train or something. I don't know if I would ever get used to it, but... you only know because you sent out a text when they started, and when they stopped you glanced at the clock. It's pretty loud. Disgusting. Only one full-time firefighter, and that's the chief. Okay, so the chief stays there, like, throughout his shift. Or their shift. I don't want to assume their gender. It could be a woman chief. don't know if I can catch a flounder when it's raining. Hell of it. Before you moved to Washington, you had gotten used to it, but now it's oof. The others rotate? So there are firefighters there, like, at all times, though. Oh, I missed that one. Whoops. Bushfire, both the ambulances and mini trucks and a bunch of fire police / first responders all blew through the main street super fast. But the whole trucks never left the station. Interesting. Not miss having to respond to that siren when you ran on the bus. Ambulance. Yeah, we don't have anything like that around here that I mean, we have the sirens for the nuclear plants, which I don't think I've ever heard those before. Maybe once, and it was for a test. A few years ago. Other than that, we don't have anything like that around here. That's good. Nuclear sirens are bad, but they should be testing them. I'm pretty sure, because we live in between two. So, if something goes down at one of them, we're kind of fucked a little bit where we live. We live too close to both of them. Had a test either last year, but it'll be this year for the one being refurbished. I don't remember which one's being refurbished. And I don't want to give away our location, so I'm not going to guess. Hi, Comfy. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Friday. Meltdown at either would be slow, painful death. Probability is very low, though, so you wouldn't stress. Yeah, I don't stress over it. Because exactly, the probability of something going wrong at a nuclear reactor plant is so low. I'm not worried. The big one getting SMRs will help mitigate that possibility. They shut down TMI at Peach Bottom a few years ago, but I guess they reopened it. Peach Bottom. Happy Friday. How are you? How's it going? How's life minus the incessant fires of hell plaguing all of us? This is the location of the plant. Speaking of sirens, we spoke it into existence. Manifesting is a very powerful thing. We're trying to manifest cozy vibes today, but we manifested chaotic vibes for Kitten. That's not what you want. Been a long work week, but got a lot done. Secured a new apartment for myself, walking distance from work, but don't move until September. Oh! So that gives you time to get all your ducks in a row. How is the fur baby doing? Oh my god, so much freaking seaweed. You have a tendency of giving everyone very big hands. I think there is a kink in there somewhere. I think so. I vibe with that though, because I am a hand, arm, and shoulder person. You haven't played Stardew in a long time? It's been quite a few months for me now. I know the next update's coming out with new marriage options sometime, hopefully this year. I don't know what else. I haven't looked to see what else he's including. But I don't care for the new marriage options. So I'll just stick with the ones that we already have. Pico's good. She's rolling around the sunlight. Yeah, Pico loves the sun. She was sunbathing earlier, but she is currently enjoying the up-and-coming golden hour in her bedroom. Treasure chest. I got a geode. Nice. I want to throw that out, please. Excuse me. I'm gonna... I don't think I need the halibut, but I'm gonna keep it. I like to keep one of each. Nothing. I feel like, where's the music? We're supposed to have music. I'll put on some Stardew Lo-Fi, because I just feel like I need something, and I normally listen to why am I going there? Regular music when I play, but one of those, put you, stick you in there, stick you in there for now. I don't have an anchovy. Oh, yes I do. Never mind. Sell those. So I have a recolor. Actually you can do !SD mods, and then there's a Google Doc for my list of mods if you want to see which ones I'm running with. My cat and dog reskins, and I think, yeah, my cat and dog reskins are not currently working because I forgot there was another step to setting up those mods. But I have everything else running. So I might add some mods as I go. Yeah, Stardew has so many cute mods. It's ridiculous. I have a smaller mod list than I did before I wiped my PC. I mostly like the quality of life stuff. Like, I like the automatic gates because I hate, and I sometimes forget to close them, and then my animals escape, and then it's a whole thing and I get upset. I like my cheat sprinklers. I have the building overhauls because I think they're cuter. I think I have barn animals, so my cows look cuter. They're so cute. I have my coop overhauls as well. Yeah, I have better water as well, so like the waterfalls and stuff look better. Which I've never used that one before. I don't use any like cosmetic in terms of my character. I did once, but it's such a pain to set up, so I didn't want to do that again. Let's see, how does the water see? Oh, beautiful. That looks gorgeous. Wonderful. But there are... Oh, I also have a grass overhaul. Well, not an overhaul, but... So I have seasonal grass, so the color will change and whatever with the seasons. What else? Oh yeah, anyways, that's my list. And I like to show my luck and everything in the... I just got a maple seed. Nice. I don't think I'll be able to go back home that way because there'll be too much barring my way. Jump into Valheim, be looking and listening, no problem. I appreciate the lurk, Mom. Yeah, I might transition to Stardew on Fridays, maybe. I don't know, it's a conversation Jack and I need to have. And then maybe us just continue our Valheim off stream. But I'll be jumping back into Witcher next week. Well, not back, but like officially. Since Wednesday didn't go over so well. Alright, let us... I should buy more turnip seeds. I think I'll do that. Yeah. So there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do until I make more money. I need to try to get a flounder, which honestly, one second. To the Stardew Wiki we go. 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Any weather. Spring, summer. Okay. And that is exactly where we're gonna go then. Try to get a flounder for, what is it, Harvey? I want that 300. But I'll have to make sure to go to Pierre's before he closes. Another halibut. That's not what I want. Give me a flounder, please. Treasure chest. Oop. I'll let that get away from me. I was so tempted to get the mod that skips this mini fishing game, but then I thought maybe that's a little too cheaty. A topaz. Oh my gosh, what fish is this? Why was that halibut so difficult? Did I end up returning to Crimson Desert? I'm going to, just not on stream. You know, I just feel like, especially after what happened with Expedition 33 just a few months ago, I think they're only sorry they got caught. Which is a really big disappointment with Pearl Abyss, because what do you mean? I haven't seen much in its de nouveau, so I'm not buying it until it's on sale. Yeah. It looks really good. They have put out an update already for the controls, so I want to see what that's about. But yeah, I'm just disappointed that they chose to use AI art as placeholders for the wall art. Like, not necessary at all. So that was disappointing. But it looks really cool though, from a bunch of clips and whatever, and I've been watching Kyler play it. And I like how apparently not only can you pick up and carry the cats, but you can also tame them. And just have a fat cat army, because some of the cats are like small slender cats and other ones are fat ones. And apparently you can dress them, and that in itself I'm all about. But I have so many games on my list that I need to play. I just want a flounder. Is that too much to add? You watch Esoteric Ebb and it looks good? What's that? What streaming service is it on? We have one more episode of the Night of the Seven Kingdoms to watch, and then I won't have anything new to watch for a bit. Although House of Dragon is this summer, so... Oh, it's a game! Okay. Please be a flounder. You're not a flounder because you're not a sinker. Rude. Single-player CRPG inspired by Freedom of Tabletop Adventures. By the Freedom of Tabletop Adventures. Unravel a political conspiracy with your goblin sidekick. Roll dice, intense encounters, become a cleric of legend, or completely ruin the campaign. The artwork's pretty cool. Interesting. I'll definitely look into that. I've been watching Solasta as well. It's in early access. I'm not sure I want to pay $55. Technically it'd be more like $60 after tax for a early access game. So I'm kind of like, Dialogue is hilarious. Indie games are where it's at these days. I got a fucking flounder. Let's go. Okay, let me go find that doctor. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Valheim to release the final biome. We haven't really had any news other than they say that they're still working on it. Where is he? Harvey, I have a fish for you. I do not have an appointment, but Harvey, here's your fish. Nice, give me my money. And then let's really quick hop over to Pierre's, buy us some turnip seeds. I don't know. What? Huh?
Tell Nick that the washer is free.
The washer's free. There you go. Now he knows. Okay, we're out of money. But we're gonna go plant our stuff. It's a good thing I was determined to get that frickin' fish. Why do we need the washer to be free? My one? Oh, okay. What a gem. Okay, one. Oh. No, that's not what I want. There's the pickles. What can I eat? I'm gonna need that. You can go in there. Can I have one of those? Pickle is in the way. Oh, well it is what it is. Sharing laundry fucking sucks. Okay. Hi, Avij. Welcome in. I can test my shout out. Never mind, it doesn't want to work. Wait. Oh, Jack did it already. It just took a minute to load. I don't have my shout out, my auto shout out set up for the sloth crew yet. It's next on my list. But how are ya? Welcome in. Stardew is going. We wasted, well, not wasted, it's definitely not a waste. We spent all our money to buy more seats. We are in day 4. We have done quite a bit of fishing. We've met everybody. I have raged a little bit, occasionally. Even though we're trying to manifest cozy vibes. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Oh dear. Oh dear. We'll eat a horseradish, because that just sounds delicious, doesn't it? But how are you? How's it going? You have any idea when you're gonna stream again? I think I saw you were gonna plan for next week. I'm gonna eat 2 of these. Rage happens? It does. Especially when NPCs are stupid. Wow, that gives me nothing. Nothing. I guess I can take my scythe. Because that requires nothing. As soon as best you can do. Every day is up in the air right now. Time is just crazy. Yeah. Especially when you gotta work and stuff and you're never quite sure. And I know that you battle with like headache, migraine issues, which I totally understand. I have had a consistent headache the past 3 days. Thankfully no migraine status yet. And 'tis the season for me to suffer. Some mixed seeds. Do you have an idea when you have time, obviously, what your next YouTube play? Are you done Horizon yet? I just had time to watch the most recent one you put up, I think yesterday. Getting ready for Sloth Daughter to come down, so getting ready for that. Working a lot, then PC and technical issues, heat issues, so many issues. Chugging along though. Yeah. That's life. Be nice for your daughter to be down though. Have a nice visit, I hope. Had to get new audio mixer. Oh, right. Right, I saw you posting about that.
We're going to be fast friends.
Thank you for the
Fast friends.
follow. That's quite the username. Need to fine tune that still. Sounds off. Ugh. Audio is the worst. The absolute worst. Been 2 years since you've seen her, so you're excited for it. Oh, that'll be nice. Do you have any like fun plans, or you're just gonna play it by ear? My cat's staring at me. Do you want to come say hi? I don't think she wants to come say hi. Anybody else's cat just sit and stare at them for extended periods of time? Apparently it's supposed to be a sign that they love you, especially when they blink slowly at you. Ooh, merchants in town. Oh. I picked the wrong cat. This can't be Pickle. What are we naming this cat? I need help. Cause this isn't Pickle. Just play it by ear, not allowed around here, sadly. Vegas is about... No, not a lot around here. Not allowed. Oh my goodness. Be like, you're not allowed around where you live? That'd be wild. Vegas is about 2.5 hours away. You can't see her, but she's literally right there. Marshmallow, Butters, egg. I love Butters. Honestly, Butters is such a cute name. You wanna come say hi? 1 second. I'm gonna grab her. What an awkward way for me to hold her. But say hi. I don't think Veronica has seen you on stream yet. Or it's been a while. He's a baby. The anger on her face is palpable. The good boy. He's a belly. Oh! You looking at yourself in the... Nope. You don't like me scratching your belly? Oh. Oop. Don't step on my phone, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's gonna settle right there. Wait. Can I boop? Boop. You had a tuxedo cat when you were still in Texas. Her name was Valkyrie. I love that name. Got cat hair all over my face now. Yeah, Pickle was not a tuxedo. Honestly, considering how their temperament is, I don't think I could handle a tuxedo. She's just an American short hair. Yes, I will adopt this cat. And what, are we naming it Butters? Marshmallow, Butters, or Egg? Egg is a good name too. I could just straight up name it Marsh. But Marsh might be dead. There's a lot of questions there. To bring home whole prairie dogs? Shit. Okay, we're gonna name it Butters. Which just means if I get a goat, I'm not allowed to name the goat Butters. I might forget though. That cat started cleaning itself and now Pickle's cleaning herself. Ah! These fucking crows. Beautiful. I sell hats. Thank you. Oh. Fuck off, Jojo Mark. Ain't nobody got time for you. I like to keep 5. I will have to buy... I might buy kale, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to go back to Pierre's and see what he has. I don't have a lot of gold. A lot of moony. Uh-oh. I don't think the merchant would have anything. Not that I could afford anything from her anyways, but I always like to go look. I might just sell those straight up to Pierre. You're in and out playing Final Fantasy? No problem. I don't think I can go that. Oh. Okay. Well. I forgot I can walk through bushes. Which NPC am I romancing? I haven't decided yet. We might potentially do a poll in the Discord. Stream Deck, why are you not listening to me? I think I set that up wrong. I think I set it up wrong. Yeah, I made a new Discord. Not that long ago, but kind of long ago. Back in ended November, I think, before I started streaming again, because the old one was cluttered with a bunch of people who I have nothing to do with anymore and have nothing to do with me. They just wanted my self-promo channel. So I decided to start over. Yeah, I fucked up my stream deck somehow. Where that doesn't want to work. It's a great game. Have you played that Final Fantasy? It's MMO, right? If I remember correctly, that's what you've been playing? Stormblood. No idea what that means. I've seen the screenshots in your Discord though. That one, I can't remember, Dern is I think the person's name. 3 Herring. I can try. You're in Pants' guild? Pants is a GM or it's a different. Join Discord, but you don't see poll. I will put up a poll. I haven't yet. I will. Or Jack probably could if he really wanted to. But I don't know what people would recommend. Who I romance. Who's your favorite romance? Let me know. The only one I've ever managed to marry was Shane, and that was a very much a I can fix him situation. Yeah, Pants has been playing Final Fantasy for quite some time. He kept going back and forth between that and ESO for a while. Did I level up my farming? I don't even remember. Hi, Pickle. Dern makes hot characters? Yeah. I'm kind of jealous. It's just Friends Guild. Okay, so he's not in charge. I couldn't imagine Pants wanting to be in charge. I just feel like it's just not his cup of tea. Yours is Emily. Emily kind of weirds me out a little. Any redhead? That's a mood. I like Leah quite a bit. Penny is a little too whiny for me, but I do think she's quite cute. Sorry, I don't want to deal with Mr. Mayor. Hi, Anwin, how you doing? I'm doing all right. It's Friday. My head kind of hurts, but we're surviving. A bunch of gibberish. Go back down to the beach, do some fishing. We're in a different data center and server, but that friend group was inactive, so you moved to Pants. Oh, okay. Can you just move freely, or is there like a currency or something you have to use to switch? Lots of people talking about bad headaches this week. Wonder if it's the weather. It always is the weather for me this time of year. It's normal for me. So I definitely think it's like the change in air pressure and then it warming up. I don't know. You have to pay $20? Yeesh. Gonna lurk while you play some games. You need to get into this game. No problem. I appreciate the lurk. And I highly recommend Stardew. 1, it's cheap. 2, it is so much fun. Very addictive though. It is fun to play with other people, but it's also quite fun to play alone. It just gets overwhelming. We are about to hit an ad break though, so I'm just gonna run those, take a break, because I need to stretch my back and my legs. So I will be back shortly. Hang tight. Yeah. Hello. I had a good stretch. I have returned. I don't quite remember. I already forgot. I was trying herrings. We're trying to catch 3 herrings. Yeah, I rushed into that ad break. I am so sorry. I have been watching the ad timer for like 34 minutes, needing a stretch since I skipped the first one. But I wanted to wait until there was an ad break so I didn't have to worry about it. Ooh. You're doing fashion? Man, I love me some good fashion. Maya has been not quite full swing, but almost full swing. Sorry, Thor has been full swing back into Black Desert and has a Discord with some friends that have been playing it, and they want me to get back into it because 2 of them are also from the guild that we had all those years ago. And I do miss the fashion, but at the same time, the fashion is so bad for the wallet. But unlike ESO and whatever, the chances of getting... Oh my god, it's pissing me off. Hair in my face. In real life wallet. Now they do offer a lot of free ones, and you can purchase literally every single outfit from their Pearl store on the market, because what people can do... God, the hair is stuck to my face. Is people can purchase with pearls, or whatever they're called, and then list that on the store. It's not that intense, at least the last time I looked. They kind of came down in price. So that kind of makes it like a pay-to-win aspect, because you can make a lot of money by selling outfits from the store. Which is kind of... bleh. Final Fantasy is good for in-game currency fashion. The PvP fashion is good. I like good fashion. Final Fantasy I find very intimidating. I'm about to crash out. I don't know what hair is tickling my nose, but it's making me feel some type of way. I don't know if it's cat hair, if it's my hair. I can't figure it out. Goodness gracious. Are we good? I think so. I haven't caught a single herring. Back to the wiki I go. Yeah, anytime, any weather, spring and winter. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is this my luck is shit? Maybe. Unacceptable. It's different than ESO. The game is story-driven, combat, tap target. bit more of a learning curve, but overall, if you pace yourself, it's not too hard to get into. The initial chapter is a slog, but essentially a long tutorial. I hate tutorials. Even though I desperately need them more than anybody else, I feel like. Sub to play puts me off. Yeah, Pants is always tells me though, like it's such... You have to get to such a high level before you have to sub to play. But that aspect does put me off. But then again, I mean, at the same time, I wouldn't play ESO full-time again without paying for the sub. So, I mean... But for me, it is kind of just the principle of the matter. ESO without sub is awful. It's the bank space that makes me really upset. Having like only 250 bank space is horrible. I'll deal with the and the bag. The especially as a crafter, I need my resource bag. The rest of it is not that bad. You must Fallout 76. Are you still playing Fallout? Bank and craft bag make it just playable. Literally cannot play without craft bag because daily writs. Yeah. If you are a crafter, you need ESO Plus. Hands down. Off and on, yeah. I'm almost out of energy. I caught 2 herrings. A frickin' rock? A rock? Yeah, I haven't been super into gaming lately. Get out of my way, Penny. I did get back into Skyrim for a little bit before I had to reset my PC. Because of that whole debacle. But I do want to get back to that. I just have to go through and get all my mods again. So that's gonna be my issue. I don't remember if I have to keep the herrings or not. Butters. The game doesn't have FOMO stuff like Battle Pass or Endeavors, so I appreciate not feeling like I'm missing out by taking breaks. Did you see what they introduced though? With the new event system, you can purchase all past stuff. It doesn't cycle out like it did before. Like everything will be available. So they're kind of listening to the, yeah, in ESO, they're kind of listening for specifically for the event rewards. I don't know about Crown Store. I'm assuming that'll just continue to cycle it like normal. But for event stuff, if you miss something, the next event, you can just purchase it because they're gonna have everything there. So apparently that's to help get rid of the FOMO issue that people have had. So I've re-downloaded ESO. I haven't fucked with Minion yet. And I have to get all my add-ons again before I can jump in and take a look. I do want to get my cake, my 2026 cake. So I'll have to do anniversary. I don't know when that is though. Sometime in April, I'm assuming. Supposed to pop back in when April update drops with Kuro. That's King Kuro, right? I can have my straw man. What do you call them? Scarecrow? Took me a minute. My straw man. Oh. The wizard. Ugh. Really? Yes, yes, yes. I don't remember what it takes to move. What it takes to make coal. Oh, fuck. Coal I do not have. I need to water these. I should probably do that. We'll see about the new content. I don't exactly know how much new content they're really releasing. I know they're doing all those changes, which looks good. I'm also afraid that I might have too much, and I do say this word mildly lightly, but trauma from everything that went down. And all the stress and everything. But I don't know if I miss ESO, I really do, but oh, at the same time, I don't know. I have bitter feelings about it as well, which is unfortunate. It's hard for you. Like, ESO, you're a hater these days? I mean, me too. I'm kind of an MMO hater in general lately. Do you still play ESO, Comfy? Coal! Oh my god, coal, 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 coal. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. Keep my plant safe. Haven't touched it in 2 years? Damn. Yeah, I briefly logged in not too long ago. Before I had, I think it was like a week or so ago. Maybe more. I don't know. Just been vibing in my single player space lately. But I do miss playing with people.
Sit down, shut the fuck up, and drink your damn juice box.
I miss hanging out in VCs with people. I think that's my main thing, is like hanging out in VC. Just can't stand the idea of leaving all that behind. Thousands of hours, I'm so torn. Yeah. I honestly, yes, Veronica, I yearn for that too. Like, spring into summer, after we met Jane and Pants and we were spending so much time in voice chats because we could. I fucking miss that. And now everybody's growing up. We don't have time. We have to be adults. Ugh. It's the worst. Yeah, that's when you moved and everything too. Hold on, I'm gonna skip this. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to him. They didn't give him as a romance option, so I'm out of here. I get it, he's still yearning for his ex-wife, but come on, man. You don't need game to do voice chat. That's true. You're not wrong. And Veronica did suggest a Stitch and Bitch, which I absolutely love that. Because she's been crocheting and I have wanted to get into knitting or cross stitching. I think knitting. Although I would love to crochet because I want to make like little stuffies. I think that would be fun. Thing of the past, yeah. Just makes me sad. What makes me more sad is like thinking you were friends with some people and turns out you weren't as big of a deal to them as they were to you and all that. I know you get it. Yep. So I've done a lot of like work in that regard where it doesn't really bother me as much anymore, where I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm too old for this shit to let it bother me as much and to bring me down. You know, I did what I could, and relationships are a two-way street, and I'm trying to get better with that because I'm the worst at isolating. But if I make effort and I see no effort in return, that's not fair. I did hydrate, I promise. Get you knitting stuff. There's a Michael's. Yeah, there's a Michael's. There's also that fabric store, Fabric Land, if it's still there. That might have like yarn and stuff. And it would be cheaper. Michael's is so expensive. I think I would rather get knitting stuff at Walmart, honestly. Michael's is so overpriced. You are not disposable. Even though we like pretty much don't play the same games. And I know we don't like hang out and chat as much as we used to. I've very much been like, okay, I still don't, even though distance has been created obviously because, you know, life. I still try my best to like hold on to that. I know, we've been so busy too since just before Christmas things started kicking off, and it's been almost non-stop since. And I'm like, wow, damn, can we just have a minute? Oh my goodness, it is dinner time. Yeah, pickles raring to go. Just got all the rumblies. Always get Michael's coupons. I could look online to see if there are any out there. Streamed on the weekend. I was in Calgary. How was your trip? I saw you post some stuff about it in the Discord. Yeah, I've also gotten to a point where it's like, when it comes to streaming, especially friends who also stream, it doesn't bother me anymore. I did have a bit of a... I just want a fucking herring, come on. I did have a bit of a thing about not feeling supported, and learned that that was mostly a me issue. An insecurity issue. You and your kid were in the ER for 11 hours for his fucked up ingrown... Okay, that's valid though. Those are horrific. Not something I ever want to experience. The guy I dated in high school, he had to have surgery on both of his big toes for that. And he was wheelchair bound for about like a week. Emergency sought a podiatrist. Hopefully it went well. I would hope. Yeah, that's one thing I've always tried to be careful of. When I learned about ingrown, like, toenails and nails, that spooked the fuck out of me. I just want a herring. That's all I want. Overall, it was a good trip. That's good. Minus the emergency situation. Yeah, we had wanted to go to BC this year, but since my brother and sister-in-law moved back, that doesn't need to happen anymore. And now I can spend money on diapers for them. Need to make more active time for online friends to hang out at least once a month. Yeah. I've been trying to make a little bit more of an effort. Like, I hung out in Doodle Stream for a little while yesterday. I have an issue with evenings. I start to get like really tired around like 7:30, 7:30, and I'm just like, I don't want to do it anymore. So those who tend to stream later in the day, in the evenings like Doodle does, I'm like, I want to be there. I do. I want to hang out, but evenings you're tired and not social. Exactly. You've already been through the whole day. You don't want to social anymore. And that's part of the thing, like I don't vibe with streaming around this time very much either. But it's what works for Jack and I's schedule. Because we have time when he gets home to like eat and then just hang out for a little tiny bit before I have to get ready and then stream. I'm not getting these. I did it. Who do I go to? Lily, are you in your thing? You are. Please don't be closed. I'm 10 minutes. I'm 10 minutes. I'm 10 minutes late. He is a stickler for schedules. I am so upset. At least it's only 90 gold. He's right fucking here, but on my map it showed you were down. How the fuck did you get past me? You bitch. It's fine. I miss you too, Jane. We need to schedule another hangout. When you're not so busy. But, I mean, you're gonna be real busy in a few months, so... Okay. I'll still try to make time. If you have time, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Definitely will be tired. I don't know if it beats like the end of second into early third kind of tired. I've heard conflicting things. It kind of just depends on the person, because I've heard some people say that it's actually not as bad. Second trimester is so exhausting. You're so tired. Yeah, exactly. I have a hard time believing that it would be worse. But with twins, I couldn't even. And twins run in Jack's family, and that scares me. That's not something I want to experience. I'm also a small person, and he's not. This man is like 6'1", whatever. And I'm this little 5'1". I'm sorry you're having computer issues though too. I hope you have a chill evening. Just relax, get some good food. Maybe watch something that you enjoy. Hungry, especially because he's a boy. I mean, them boys do be hungry. Jack does have he's got a pretty big head. Yeah. Need something big enough to house the big brain, you know? And then there's me with my tiny pea head. Because there's nothing going on up there. It's just empty. Now with your daughter, you were chilling and barking until the day you had her? Ugh. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure... my mom with me wasn't that bad. My older brother, though, she had issues with dairy, if I remember correctly. And still, to this day, her and dairy are not friends. But my brother loves dairy. The weirdest thing. You scared off a crow. I'm so proud of you. Does it get easier? Why no, I guess if you said you were barking a bunch with your daughter, I guess it doesn't technically get easier as you have more. Oh, it's Lewis's birthday. Lewis, I think, enjoys a good old daffodil. I'll go see the merchant lady. Traveling merchant. Yeah, that they're so pretty. That's my favorite time of the spring, is when those are. Of course the retro catalog would come out at the very fucking beginning of my save. That's so rude. Alright, let's go find Lewis. Give him a stupid flower. I should probably go see if the mine is open, because I'm gonna need to start doing that. Let me rifle in some trash. Ooh, ooh, that was a good haul right there. Hey, friend. Is he in his house? Where is he at? Oh, fuck off. Do you have a plan, Veronica, for when you're coming back to stream? I know you said you were just supposed to take the month off, but I know some people are contemplating not streaming anymore. Which I totally understand. Because even though sometimes I miss it, it's a social aspect that I miss, I think. Otherwise, I don't think I would do it at all. That is a good old star. Are you open? You are. Let me... Yeah. I can't marry you either, so I don't really care. I don't have my pickaxe, so this is a waste of time. Yes, I will. I will do that.
Oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
Thank you for the follow. Pretty sure I know who you are, but I don't want to assume. I've done that before. I made a fool of myself. I do, yes, okay. I thought that's what words in English and things. See, this is what I mean. When I talk about streaming in the evenings is not my cup of tea, it's because this happens. Where I just don't even know what's happening anymore. I kind of want to sell that, not gonna lie. And then I'm just gonna take those maybe? And then, no, I don't want to eat that yet. I might need that. But how are you, Andy? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thank you for the follow. Words are hard. As the day progresses, I get significantly worse with them. And I've been actually quite chatty today, which, I mean, isn't bad. That's what you want when you're streaming. But I hope you are having a good day. I think you and Thor are gonna be, I think I saw you're gonna do some Black Desert tonight. I'm tempted. Amethyst. Because I did download it. I haven't opened it yet, but I did download it. Nice. But I also can't stay up too late because I have my CT scan tomorrow morning at fucking 8 a.m. on a Saturday because they hate me apparently. They didn't even ask me. Like, the appointment was just made for me and I was kind of bewildered. Don't touch me. Ouch, ouch. You died? Thank you. Oh, yuck. Yeah, I don't know why they did it so early and on a Saturday. Normally, like, they'll call you and be like, hey, when are you available? But no, I didn't get that. My doctor referred it, and then that was it. 3. So, I don't know. I guess it depends how late you guys are starting. I also have a book to read. I'm behind on my reading goal, and that makes me sad because I decided to read a series that's like 20,000 pages long. And it's all Jack's fault.
I accept no responsibility.
We got a big message here. I need to announce it, but I'm not coming back. I'll do a see you later stream in April. You spent March thinking about Twitch, the limited time you have left with your twins. You've reaped the benefits from streaming, but you don't miss it. It's more stressful and more of a time sink than you really want to commit these days. You turn 40 next year, and you have goals to hit before that happens. You simply care more about that over streaming. Waking up at 5 a.m. 2 days for Twitch is dumb. That is valid. Absolutely valid. You think you'll still stick around as like a viewer and whatnot occasionally when you have time? I imagine you would have, like, every once in a while. Or when the moment strikes you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just eat the freaking leek. You're not leaving a sour note. You had a good CCV and you love friends you've made. Yeah, I just need a social outlet. That's the only reason why I came back. Hello? Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, goodbye. Just be a viewer these days, maybe stream 4 days a year. 4 days a year. Yeah, you can come back for your stream anniversary. Maybe your affiliate anniversary. a random Tuesday. Quarterly, you could do that. And then just like hang out in the Discord whenever you feel like it. I think that's what my sister-in-law is gonna do. Because she's kind of talked about it and she thought like maybe every once in a while she'll come back for a stream. But once baby is here, you know, it's not something that she wants to focus on. I got a carving knife. Look at me go. I'm gonna need another chest. This is stupid. Is that my only leek though? It is. I don't want to eat that. Streaming ruined gaming for you? That's, yeah. I feel that. That's why I'm kind of just like, I don't want to force it, and if I don't feel like gaming, just like back in January, I'm just not going to stream. You won't miss Twitch drama? Also mood. It's part of why I kind of just stay in my lane, and I think that's the reason, like, I'm on the one stream team, but I never collab with people because I've kind of isolated myself for that reason. I can't be bothered. So I feel that too. I'm gonna miss your streams. I like hanging on your streams. But hopefully, maybe without streaming, I can do more like voice chats during the day and whatnot. Nurture the friendships you have. You just don't want to commit to anything. My brain will not let me. Unless I have a schedule, I will not stream. I don't know what it is. And it's the worst. The absolute fucking worst. I hate it. And I don't know who to blame. Guess I'll take my fish. Oh, no more room. Where did that go? Here. Bait. Yeah, that kind of freed it up a little bit. I want to walk and talk to at least an hour a day. That's something I should do. Or get back into. Do you have a walking pad? Or you just have like an actual treadmill? I would love one that has an incline, but mine doesn't. Which is kind of a disappointment. A little bit. You want to walk again, but you're waiting for your ankle to heal? That would be smart. Yeah, I kind of... If I didn't stream today, I think Jack and I would have gone for a walk. You know, in the outside world. But, I had to stream. Because the weather's starting to get nice. Alright, go away, Clint. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about you, Clint. Thanks. My turnips are ready. I'm gonna have to buy some more. Put 5 in there. I didn't get any gold ones. That's annoying. Unacceptable. But yeah, I enjoyed my time away from streaming. Mostly last year. I got back into reading quite a bit. Which, honestly, I think that is kind of what helped me get out of the weird, depressive hole I was living in, was getting back into reading. I'm not perfect. I still got some ways to go, but it's amazing what having a hobby that isn't just sitting in front of a screen will do for you. I wonder why nobody's ever told me. To craft a furnace. 20 copper, 20 stone. I do. I have one. You can go away. You... I'll just put you there. I do need to go... Smelting. Yes, I don't have enough. I need to go buy turnip seeds before I go back to the mines. I have a good luck day though. People will perceive it like you're quitting maybe, but it's not really that deep. You just prefer workout versus stream. You prefer real life. I don't think my cauliflower will be ready in fuck off. Will be ready in time, but he's not even open, but you're allowed in? That's rude. That's the TLDR of my novel. Gus is special. It's fucking rude. Been in my life long enough. No, I'm in real life, lady. Yes, especially during the summer. Because you're busy. Busy soaking up that sunshine. And finding the most beautiful, obscure places to go swim. And I'm jealous. We don't got a lot of those around here. Alright. I think I'm Gucci. Let's go. I'm getting better at going out, which I don't know if Jack is a fan of. You are? Okay, that's good to know. Holy shit, Pickle is tearing it up. Just got zoomies. But yeah, already within the last, what, 6 months, we've been to 3 concerts. Which isn't super friendly for our wallet, but... I think going to Waterton National Park. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh, that guy's a star. Oh, fuck. I don't want to die. Get out of my way. The other side of Glacier National Park in the U.S., but in Alberta. Oh, goodness.
Porcini's mushroom is invading with 10 friends.
He said that so broken up. Porcini, thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate that. I see that you have to run. I hope you had a great stream. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you're feeling all right. I hope you had all the best time. My cat's freaking the fuck out. Hella zoomies over here. Welcome in. 1 second. Hi. I'm Eski and I do stuff and things. That is my new... welcome to the channel, because I don't know what else to say. But we're playing Stardew. We're doing things. We're doing stuff. I'm a big fantasy person, but I like the occasional cozy simulator. And hi, how are ya? Yeah, this is Esky, and she occasionally streams. I'm trying to get better about it. I do. Well, not just dairy. I'm more of a cheese person, but cheese doesn't like me so much these days. Being 30 is wild. Already, I just turned 30 and stuff is happening. And I'm not super into it. It's like all of a sudden I turn 30 and boom. Here you go. You're 30. I am a cat mom and she's freaking out. That's why you're quitting? Valid. But welcome in. If you choose to stick around, super appreciate that. If not, that's okay as well. If you do stick around, I hope you enjoy the vibes. Stretch, eat, snack, hydrate, all the good things. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. We're going back gameplay. I have to close a tab now because I was lurking. Okay. Late 30s are fucked. I'm not excited to find that out. I am a proud cat mom, and Pickle is... Well, she doesn't always make me proud, because she's a bit of a heathen. And she's kind of mean to me. But you know what? I love her anyway. I think that's what it's like to have a daughter, though. Is this how my mom feels? Although I'm not mean to my mom anymore, but... Oh, can you pick that up, please? Thank you. But yeah, as a teenager, I was kind of kind of mean to my mom. And Pickle was at like, I mean, she's not a teenager. She's gonna be 3, and I don't know. What would you consider teenage years for a cat? Because she's gonna be 3 this summer. Uh, 30s are fun, but now you need to caution your sleep position and give a supple pillow or you're borked. Yeah, we got new pillows because Jack and I were starting to suffer a little bit. That was another tell sign. So, Pickle's queen, but a spice. She is such a spicy queen for sure. You don't hurt at all, but it's like a salmon swimming upstream for metabolic stuff. Yeah. That's been me my whole life, though, unfortunately. Because I'm built different, and not a good different. Yeah, I was a difficult teenager, for sure. But you know what? Having undiagnosed bipolar disorder and not knowing even what bipolar is, certainly I'm sure did not help the case. But now, living in a world where I know I'm bipolar, and I can, even though I'm not medicated, work on coping mechanisms definitely has helped me to be less mean, I find. Sometimes Jack isn't so lucky when those coping mechanisms fail. But you know. You asked your daughter to hug me today and she said, ask daddy? Oh, damn. That's so sad. It's like, sorry, I'm busy. Find someone else. She's also at that age, though, right? And will be for probably another, I don't know, decade? You wanted her hug? Yeah. I don't think I ever... If my mom wanted a hug from me, I don't know if I ever declined. She'll have to correct me, but I don't think I... Because I had that whole mentality, like, everybody else has to ask me for hugs. Nobody else is allowed to just hug me whenever they want, except for my mom. I don't know about amazing. I do have the best mom, but me being amazing, I don't know about that. How are my cauliflower doing? 8 frickin' days. Well, there's no way I'm getting that ticket. is what it is. I'm gonna eat this. Not that you were called. That's what I thought. I'm not gonna eat that, actually. You can go in here. Maybe we'll cut down some stuff. Slap me with cheese. Oh, random piece of wood. That's so mean. What did I ever do to you? Excuse me. It's her body, she has agency? Yeah, which, I mean, should never force a child, anybody really, to give you hugs. That was the one thing that made me quite bitter growing up, is my grandmother had the mentality that, oh, well, we're family, so... And I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's my body and I'm not a fan of being touched. So don't touch me. And so, yeah, I kind of got bitter and whatever with hugs. Because everybody always made it into this thing. Some people just don't like being touched, and some people are very selective on when and who and how they're touched, you know? Tell you that all the time. You know what? I can't remember who started it. Did I threaten to slap you with cheese for the first time, or did you threaten? No, I sent you a gif. I sent you the gif of the cat getting smacked with cheese. Because you were talking down on yourself, and I was like, unacceptable. Enough. I will slap you with thy cheese. And I stand by that statement. I'm almost out of energy again. I'll have to clear this stuff eventually, so I might as well take the opportunity. Oh yeah, I forgot. This stuff pops up. Seriously? That's exactly what happened. Granted, I deserved it. Yeah, you were not being nice to yourself. Therefore, I threaten with cheese. To be fair, I get that from my mom, because when I used to talk down on myself, she was like, don't make me smack you. So that's where I get it from. Violence out of love, you know? When it comes to those, I was the life vessel for... When it comes to those, I was the life vessel for way too many months. Personal space is not an option. That was my mentality, is you're my mom, so you were the only one. But when it came to grandparents or a certain particular uncle who tried to make me feel guilty about not wanting my personal space invaded without my consent, that I wasn't okay with. My mom, though, I was like, well, I literally owe you my life. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, you know. I'm so itchy. She gave you a hug and kiss like 10 minutes later. She was locked into what she was doing. I mean, that's valid. Okay. I feel like this is a good time. It's been 3 hours. We just finished a day. It's a good time to end the stream there. I don't even know who's live to raid. Can we snooze that, please? Thank you. Do we make a new friend? Try to find someone playing Stardew? Only when you're watching. Yeah, I don't have very many people on my following list right now. We have a Fallout 76, an ESO, and someone doing art. Don't go. I am tempted to stay, but I have my CT scan at 8 a.m. tomorrow, which means I have to get up at least 7, and I don't quite know how far away the MRI clinic is that we have to go to. And my head still hurts, so I don't want to push it and then have a headache tomorrow, since I have my CT scan and then my aunt's 50th party. Yeah, I don't want to push it. And I also kind of want to read. So let me take a quick look, actually. Who is doing Stardew stuff? I feel like not someone too big, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, there's me. Should we raid me? You're reading some nice space sci-fi horror smut? Nice. We love that. Oh, this person's game looks so cute. And they got the cutest frickin' VTuber. Hold on. They have Hobbit vibes. Hold the phone. I know where we're going. We're gonna make a new friend. Oh, they have a mod that makes their farmhouse look like a hobbit hole. So of course, and they have the cutest fucking VTuber. Her name is Sienna. I'm assuming it's a she, her. Games they are currently playing: Fallout 4, Final Fantasy X, Stardew, Baldur's Gate, Stars and Island, and Fields of Mystria. So a lot of their stuff is right up my street. So I think that's where we're gonna go. Horse. Let me make sure I got it right. I don't think I have a raid command. Stuff will pop up. Actually, I didn't. Oh my god, that's one thing I forgot. My raid commands. So you'll just have to make up your own. I appreciate you guys, though. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Those of you who have lurked and chatted and all the follows and the raids. We had so many raids today. It was ridiculous. Let me see if I can get this off before we go. Patty and Candle and Pink and Porcini, all of our beautiful raiders today. If anybody wants to take a look at those people, yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're gonna go say hi to someone new. Their VTuber is the cutest thing ever. They got the cutest mods. Their house, which they're going, it looks like they're going to the mines. Yeah, I'll be back next week. We're supposed to be starting Witcher, but honestly, if I'm still feeling the Stardew vibe, we're probably just gonna stick with Stardew for a little bit until I feel like jumping back into an RPG. But yeah, I should be back next Tuesday. I hope to see you guys then. I appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you guys later. All that good stuff. Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.